What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm DJ Wheat, and it is time for another matchup in the IPL Season 1, but we're switching gears a little bit and putting a player on the line. We are taking up a match in the Losers Round 1 that's between EGMachine, our Zerg player, and ROOTMinigun, our Protoss player. Now, let's introduce these players, see where they're at, what colors they're sporting, and then we'll talk about how they made it here to Losers Round 1. And we're going to start with ROOTMinigun. He is our teal, our blue, light blue Protoss, if you will. And he is going up against a Zerg opponent, the very fashionable pink EGMachine, spawning in the northeast position. We are on Xel'Naga Caverns. Now, EGMachine, our Zerg player, lost to Select in Winners Round 1. Select, obviously a very beast opponent. He's been performing so well in the past few months, and people really excited to see him have success in every type of arena that he plays in. Now, Minigun from Team Root lost to 6Jax Vibe, who is a player who is, I'm not even going to say relatively new to the scene, but certainly has been getting his name out there a lot more as of late. So let's check the front of the base for ROOTMinigun here as he gets his initial gateway up, pylon down as well. Always a good idea as the Protoss in a matchup versus Zerg to make sure that you're going to have some sort of ramp coverage here. Another building likely to go down here, create a little choke right here, makes it impossible for Zerglings to run into, because if you've ever been on the Protoss receiving end of some Zerglings, well, let's just take a moment of silence to think about all of these probes that have died in the past to exactly that. Okay, that was enough. You all know how horrible it can be. We have the assimilator going down, and as soon as this gateway finishes, we'll see the Psy-Core going up. And just look at the timing of Minigun. There it is. And yeah, so we'll see what units are going to come out of there. We've got a hatch first by EGMachine. Excuse me. Got it must have been a 14 pool, 15 hatch. Common opening here for Zerg player as well, especially on Xel'Naga Caverns. Now, it does mean that the Zerg's going to get his speed a little bit later. You can see the extractor just going down. But you know, they'll opt to get a better economy in return. So we have a probe moving up, going to do a little bit of scouting here from ROOTMinigun. First Zergling's already out, and this is always a good pair of Zerglings to have. He is going to see that the pool is going to pop and will be a little bit late there. So he knows that he's going to have the advantage of not having to deal with Zergling speed right away. We have Warp Gate research already being finished here, and we have the first Zealot out, and of course we'll have a Stalker moving in to help with this initial harass. Now, this is a very, very popular harass/scouting technique here by the Protoss, and they use it in almost every single race matchup that you've got. If you're playing a Protoss versus Protoss, having a Zealot and a Stalker out can help you kill a probe who might be trying to put down a forward pylon for a 4-gate or some sort of aggression attack like that. Versus a Zerg, if there's not a whole lot of units out there and they do decide to go hatch first, maybe you're going to snipe a queen, a couple of drones. You can see he's going to wait for the Stalker to go back. We're going to have the Zealot be taking some damage, and now they'll immediately go ahead and go after the Spinecrawler. Spinecrawler is almost finished. Drones will come out to try to help in this battle, and will he be able to kill that Spinecrawler? It is down to about 50 hit points. Zerglings do come out trying to beat away on the Zealot's queen. Oh, the Spinecrawler goes up, and it does go down. However, it gets the Zealot kill, and without speed, this Stalker will be able to get out of here, but you can see speed on the way for the Zerg. However, a good attack. The Zerg did lose 100 minerals, and that Spinecrawler going down was forced to make a bunch more Zerglings. You know, just to stay alive, basically. Make sure that no additional reinforcements were coming here for ROOTMinigun. And let's see what Minigun's got going. Another gateway goes down. So we have 3, and look at that. There's the 4th gateway. So I do anticipate some sort of a rush here. However, a lot of Lings moving forward. They're going to be much, much more deadly once speed finishes here. And we'll have to watch this. The Nexus has just begun. And he does have enough to probably be able to deal with this, especially with the force fields, but could use a few Zealots as well. Do not want to get those sentries surrounded. Going to have to use force fields. to get them away, and nicely done. However, still a couple of Zerglings in there doing some damage. There's a Zergling inside this little area right here, and he will force field himself in with success. But we saw a Stalker go down. Oh, another sentry might fall here, and it will, but all of the Zerglings are down. A couple of Zealots out. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The expansion was just a giant ploy, tricking the Zerg into thinking, okay, I'm going to do like a standard gate expand. What he doesn't know is that there are 4 warp gates in here, and that he is going to move forward. Now, there is a Ling here that might go, I wonder if he's bringing his whole army up here to really take this tower over. Let's see how he responds. We do see Spinecrawler up in the natural. And I believe there's another one going up somewhere. It looks like, oh, there it is, behind the Queen. So more Zerglings going to come out here now. Do we have a probe coming up? Yes, we do. Probe coming up from Minigun. He'll be able to put down a pylon reinforced. Not sure where exactly he's going to decide to put it. There is creep on this side, and he's going to go ahead and put it all the way in the back. And here comes this force from Minigun, going to move forward. Spinecrawler not yet finished. Zergling's going to come out, but I think he's got enough to deal with. Zealots will move forward to tank the damage on these Zerglings. One sentry does go down. Now the Roaches come out. Spinecrawler going down as well. And this is a great, great attack here by Minigun, faking with the expansion, going into the 4 gate. Not enough Roaches to be able to combat this. Oh, and he's going to force field the ramp to keep those Roaches away. Going to have to move forward, try to take out this Spinecrawler. Also going to down a Queen as well. That means that the unit production will slow down here. More Zealots coming in from the back. You can see this pylon reinforcing here in this battle, and I think that Machine might be in trouble. He does have 5 Roaches on the way, but if they continue to come from that hatchery, it's not going to matter. He could do enough damage here. Taking out another Overlord, a supply blocking EGMachine, making it so no more units can come out. It'll be these 5 Roaches. And will Minigun back up? He could force field that ramp all day. He does still have enough energy, killing off a lot of drones here. Might get another Overlord. No, just going to start working on some of these Roaches. Going to pull back these Zealots and start firing away with these Stalkers. Now, there are quite a few Roaches back here. And the Roaches are going to be let out of the cage, so force fields failed. And how will he be able to do? Thankfully, he does have a lot of these Zealots here to take some damage and do some additional melee damage. And there are just too many Stalkers right here. And he's got the sentries. He could Guardian Shield, or he could continue to force field. There's a force field on the ramp for the reinforcements. And it is right now 60 supply for Minigun to 51 for Machine. And he is going to have to GG as ROOTMinigun fakes the expansion, goes for the 4 gate, pushes with a lot of pressure, and even though Machine had some good static defense there, had some units coming, it was the power of the sentry and their force fields that wins game number 1 for ROOTMinigun.